Hi, Henry Byer here with Strong for Life. In this video we'll be discussing how to do the pull-up and its variations, as well as a couple of exercises that you can do to improve your pull-ups if you're not yet able to do a body weight pull-up. So one challenge that people have with pull-ups is that in order to do them you have to at least be able to lift your weight at least once. But there are a few exercises that you can do to help get you on the path to being able to do a single body weight pull-up. And then from that point, you can train your pull-ups in a specific way so that you can continue building your ability to do more pull-ups. Now, in this area where I do a lot of my training, I don't have a pull-up bar, and it is really the best place for me to do these videos. So instead of demonstrating the pull-ups today, I'll just be discussing the different options that you have for doing pull-ups. Now, the first thing to know about pull-ups is the grip. There are three grips for doing the pull-up. You have the overhand grip, in which your palms are facing away from you and your fingers are wrapped over the top of the bar and your thumb is wrapped over the top of the bar as well. Then you have a neutral grip in which your palms are facing each other. In this grip, you can grasp the pull-up bar with your fingers on top and your thumb below. And then you have the underhand or chin-up grip in which your palms are facing you. And in this grip, your fingers will be on top and your thumb will be underneath as well. Now, in terms of pull-up difficulty, the chin-up tends to be the easiest pull-up. And then the neutral grip, and then the overhand grip. So that alone is a progression in terms of getting better at pull-ups. Starting with chin-ups, use more biceps, into the neutral grip, still using more biceps, and then into the overhand grip where you're using less biceps and it's more back-centric. So those are the three grips. The overhand grip, palm away; neutral grip, palms facing each other; underhand grip, palms facing you. Then you have the up position for the chin-up. And for a proper chin-up, pull-up, neutral grip, your chin needs to be above the bar. And as you get tired, you'll notice how you start to raise your chin to try and get it up over the bar. If you start doing that, that is a change in technique, and that's a signal for you to stop doing your chin-ups or pull-ups or whatever. As soon as you are starting to stretch that neck to try and get it over the bar, it's a change of technique, and that's a stop sign. Because you want to train yourself to do the chin-up properly. So by straining like that, it's an indication that you're too fatigued and you should stop and rest. When you see people doing that, you will now know better that that is the point where you say, okay, this set is over and I need to take a rest. Another thing to think about in the up position is that you really want to pull your elbows as far back as possible. This really helps in strengthening the upper back. In either position, in either arm position, you work towards pulling your arms as far back as possible, your elbows as far back as possible behind your back. So that's the up position. The down position needs to be a straight arm hang. A straight arm hang pulls your arms and scapula into this hanging position so that when you initiate the pull-up, you start it with this scapular retraction, which is important for strengthening and stabilizing your scapulas. When you'll see a lot of people doing pull-ups where they are only doing like a 3/4 pull-up and they can tell you, sure, I can do 20 pull-ups, but if they're 3/4 pull-ups, they can't compare them to the straight arm pull-up. And the straight arm pull-up or dead hang pull-up is the pull-up you want to train. Okay, so that's the down position. Each time you come to the down position, you can actually relax there for a second, make sure you're in it, and then initiate the next pull-up. You won't be able to do as many pull-ups, but you're training your strength through the full range of motion, and that's important. So those are the 3 key factors for the pull-ups. Another one that you want to avoid is kipping, because kipping makes the pull-up easier, and so it's not a strict pull-up in that sense. There are perhaps other pull-up goals in which kipping may be necessary, but for the traditional pull-up, no kipping. Just a straight body, nice and rigid, do the pull-up. Okay, so here are a couple of options for learning how to, or for getting better at doing pull-ups if you're not able to do a single body weight pull-up as of yet, or chin-up or neutral grip pull-up, any of the 3 variations. If you're not able to do any of those, you can start with these options. This straight arm hang is great because it's developing grip, it's developing strength in your muscles because they have to have some sort of tension in them in order for you to be able to hang on the bar like that. So just hanging there for time is great. And you can just build up in time. You just hang there for 10 seconds, maybe 5 seconds. Drop off the bar, do a few sets like that. The next progression, once you're hanging on there for 20, 30 seconds, you may want to progress to the next level, which is getting in the up position and just holding yourself in the up position. So getting assisted into the up position and just holding that, because that would require contraction of all the muscles that are being used to do a pull-up. And it also requires, if you work on pulling those elbows back, it'll strengthen those muscles, the muscles between your shoulders in those good isometric contractions. Then you can move to basically eccentrics or negative. So you get in position and then you lower yourself down to the straight arm position. And if you do it for like 5 seconds, it's also a great stretch for your lats, which are these big muscles on your back underneath your armpits. Okay, so those are 3 progressions for getting better at pull-ups. You can also, here's a 4th one. Once you might be able to almost do a pull-up, then you can have someone gently, with the palm of their hand, push in between. You want the palm of their hand just in between your shoulder blades, just like the lower edge of your shoulder blades. And as you get stuck, they can gently give you an assist to go up. And by doing that, because it's this upper portion of the pull, which a lot of people struggle with, just having that little bit of assistance can help you overcome that last bit of the pull-up so you can get your chin over the bar. So those are some key elements for doing the pull-up and some assisting type exercises, or you might say regression exercises, that can help you improve your ability to do a bodyweight pull-up. And then once you can do a bodyweight pull-up, you can begin doing sets of single pull-ups until you're able to add more pull-ups to your program. So that's it on pull-ups for today. Please let me know if you have any questions, and thanks again for watching the video.